What's up, guys? So I did promise let's start again. What's up, guys? So I did promise to give you a test on this bad boy, and I think I'll get rid of some of that light because there is a bit too much light going on there.
Been analyzing, got my man moving on a new thing. If he's on my neck, I put money on his head.
We'll go with that one and we'll leave the other one off.
If he's on my neck, I put
But yeah,
money on his
I did say I was going to give you a speed loader test with this bad boy and basically load 2 mags as quick as I can and show you the difference. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with this bad boy so you can see the difference straight off top. Straight off top, it holds a lot more BBs. And this bad boy is called the Nuprol Ultra M4 fast loader, but we just call it a speed loader. So we get that out, and then I'm literally just gonna look for my nozzle and we're gonna fire away. Boom, first one's done. That was only a couple of seconds. That was quite quick. Second one. There we are, and we're done. Just so that they can't say I'm capping. Look at that. Look at how bloody quick that was. Now I've got 300 BBs ready to go into my next game. Now, if I was to try and do that same thing, and I'll show you what I mean. If I was to try and do that same exact thing with that other speed loader, look at the difference. And let me just chuck some of these BBs out just so I can fill that speed loader up. Okay, so yeah, and that's only holds 150, so you guys gonna have to bear with me while I reload that speed loader because it obviously only holds 150. So yeah, we're gonna give this another go, this time with this bad boy. So that goes in. Can already see the difference. It is, don't get me wrong, it's not terribly slow. This is not the this is not the slowest speed loader I've seen ever, but there we are, 1/5. And I don't know how that fit, because maybe this is my new one. I remember having one of these that hold 190, so I'm thinking what I may have picked up is my 190 speed loader, not my 150 speed loader. So correction on the capacity that it holds. So I did say to you guys 150. I think I picked up my 190 round holder, which ain't bad, but it's not ideal. You guys can see the difference straight away though. It takes almost like 2, 3, 4 times the amount of time, and plus you have to hold it so precise. There we are, it's finally finished. Is it closed? Nope, it's not. Yep, it's trying to push BBs. Give me 1 second because my nozzle is not closed. Okay, now it's closed. There we are. So you can see the difference. Yeah, I've got a little more BBs left over, but look at this. I had so much BBs left over in there. So if somebody was to ask me to rate this out of 10, I'd probably rate it at 8.5, close to a 9, just because I feel like there is still some design work to be done here. It's almost like I have to hold it like this for it to load. And another thing is, this doesn't always feel as firm as it could potentially feel, but I think that's just me being extra and me trying to nitpick, if I'm to be honest. But I've scored it quite high because it just does what you want it to do, and M4 mags are nightmares in between games to fill. So if you've got a fast way to fill these things, it's always a blessing. It's always a bloody blessing. So yeah, man, with that being said, big up Nuprol for this bad boy and making it affordable, because like I said, I did see other speed loaders, but they were just, some of them got ridiculous. You see, from a speed loader gets to the price of £30. For a guy like me, it's a no-go anymore, because why do I want to spend £30 on a speed loader? Something that just, like, not even £30, because if you notice, this is £25, but I'm saying, why would I want to spend over £30 on just a speed loader? Would that not just be better for me to manually load them? Because £30, or just go for something basic like this where it holds 190 and all I have to do is every so often, well, not every so often, every time, just refill it basically. So that's something to keep in mind, because some people will be like, oh, why would I go and spend £25 on a speed loader? Because in between games, especially if you go to a skirmish where you're playing about 6-7 games that day, in between games you don't have a lot of time. Like, you might think 10 minutes is a lot of time, but you want to take off your mask, you want to breathe, you might want to chat to your friends, you might want to check your phone. There's all these little things that you want to do in that time. You don't have a lot of time to fill your mask as it is. So what you want to do is find quick ways to fill your mags, because then you can do these things like check your phone, like chat to your friends quickly, because obviously this bad boy is making your life 10 times easier. So this is something that any game I go to, I couldn't care if it's a big or a small game, this bad boy is coming with me, because it just serves its purpose, like it genuinely does. But with that being said, guys, I'm gonna love you guys and leave you and say thanks again for joining Airsoft Special Ops for another video, and that's Speedloaders 101. Oh, that's something new that I'm learning. So it seems that what you have to do is make sure that you kind of give it a shake about, because I noticed every time I moved it, it filled a bit more of the BBs, so that was very interesting. Yeah, there we are. You can feel those going in, whereas now you can just feel it's winding for no reason. And that's done. A lot more faster. And another thing I would say is, these say 150, often they hold about 130. Very often, if you're gonna comfortably get your mags filled with not too much tension being on your spring or too much tension being in here, what normally you have to do is load about 130. Now if you have 4 of these mags, imagine in between games loading this 130 and then having to put 20 more in this just to get your mag filled. And that's only 1 mag. You've got to do that now 4 times over. It's just way too much stress. Whereas with something like this, you can do what I didn't do today and just load it with 1000, pull that little thing out, slap your mag on and wind away. You get what I'm trying to say? And averagely, I would say, like, I'm gonna have to probably do a speed test on this. I just wanted to do more the unboxing today and show you its purpose, show you what it's comparing to, and why you'd spend a bit more on something like this. But what I will do at some point is I'll just do a speed test with this where I've loaded it with 1000. I might have 3 mags sitting out and then see how quick I can load all 3 mags comfortably. But yeah, man, that's Airsoft Special Ops for you guys, and until we next meet, that's the Nuprol Ultra M4 fast loader. It holds 100 and 1000 rounds. Until we next meet, people.